your position is minuscule. Cook, clean, serve, all you was put here to do. Not realizing these qualities were put into you. Cause your leadership skills are natural. Don't believe me, Queen and Zinga led the war against them crackers, fool. My people sleep, so I teach, that's what a master do. Grew up with visions of chauvinistic theatricals. Now it's my mission to grab the culture and get back to you, so we can show the seeds what it is they have to do. Break the chains, runaway slave, they coming after you. Keep the men and women at odds and take the child too. Make sure she had more than one baby daddy, your dad'll do. 400 years later, no savior, they Willie lynched you. So take a listen, black woman, let me heal you. Any man that breaks you down really fears you. My elder Shabaka say what the women do, the men do. So when you start the revolution, we right here with you. Some swear the black woman ain't shit. I say this queen is everything, even the ratchets. You just forgot who you are. I'ma help you remember. You're the mother of civilization. From the light-skinned hue to those darker than blue. Black woman, I never turn my back on you. You're beautiful without that perm. You're a queen without that weave. Love yourself, cause sister, I love you. Respect yourself, cause sister, I respect you. Apologies to those I disrespected before my mind was free. Let's take it back to go forward like Sankofa. Ride with me. She was here when we was kings, chilling on the throne. Proper placement, utmost respected. Her needs never neglected. Embracing her higher consciousness, the true essence, the procreator. From her I got my best blessing. My life she manifested. I'm forever indebted to her collection. Can't objectify her, she's more than breast and flesh skin. Think not, then you need correction of your perception. I'm talking about the first wonder of the world's possessions. Here for more than cooking and cleaning. Without her, man wouldn't truly experience being. Don't doubt her goddess ability of honing fertility. Just love her and preserve her identity. The black woman, when I see her, something gets into me. Beautiful inspiration like a pyramid. Amazing, brings out the best of me on occasion. They made her forget who she was, that's why I made this. Next time you're riding with your daughter, brother, play this.
Like I'm killing that drug. of the day before yesterday. We are the people of the day after tomorrow. I have a dream someday that I want you to be walking down the street, contemplating the non-dancing roots, giving help to those one hearted for sure, pretending what you had thought but said and didn't know, claiming sex on the gang sign, society got you snared. What the hell is that sign language? For dumb, spiritually impaired. I'm not a player hater, I'm just a player faker. What goes around comes around, vengeance is mine, catch you later. I'm hailing from the sun. I'm hailing from the sun. I'm number one, composed of six gods in the mix. I'm hailing from the sun. I'm hailing from the sun. I'm number one, composed of six gods in the mix. No man shall get the best of me. Romance, the great test of me. The part of me that's right up against the full of the rest of me. Conquering selfish, true man, best destiny. And good reflect it. And I become more mindful. God is spirit is the blindfold. And I take it to the line. So you can't check this. I'm a prefer to the chest. When I come to test, when they come to test, they don't need to press the line. I got two of us, so go great. I was up the mind. My voice is the product of mindsight. Creating foresight instead of hindsight. My voice is a reflection of my hardship. I've been through much, and I'm beyond it. My legacy is a reflection of my godship. I hold it tight until my last breath. I'm hailing from the sun. I'm hailing from the sun. Number one, composed of six gods in the mix. No gimmicks, just a turntable fix. Executed by DJ Superman, top notch. More vision than the black watch. Step upon the head DJ like a quick game of hopscotch. Wherever the top drop, then we must begin with musical sustenance. True that comes through the eye of the storm, though cosmic in fact. This child tracks are produced and it is humanoid. For we are the sum of none but one.
Yo, this go out to all my sisters, unappreciated or not. Cause I just wanna let you know you got it going on, sister. Before you reach skin tone, intoxicating, reminding alcohol, brown brand. Of the gallon, many men wallowing. Look at brothers got a hard time swallowing. For blush. I told him, hush it, tone it down a bit. Senorita was about something. Obama could have a hard time following. In a minute, there with me, word. What I do, performing tricks like Houdini. Come out and hide. To the point where his waist coming live. When I'm looking at you, your tongue is touching on my back. Sugar, let's make. I want you to my body, then my epidermis be warmer. Then I thunder and thermos in flames like a furnace. Call you Miss Jones because I got it. Jumbo, use the style. You got it going on. Sweet freaking. You got it going on. You got it going on. Let them call you reloaded. Straight to all I legs and kegs. Burning up the whole egg. You're in a 10K run. And you won't break one. I saw your X-Man. I mentioned your name. Lord. Me with the closest thing you had, it was God. Why'd he break it off? He couldn't handle it. You wanted and all he had to offer. You're soft-spoken, but you're well-represented. Smiles on no door. That comes accent. I look at you stars from day. Brothers act brown. Cause my eyes is all glaze. Back for a minute, shuffle. Cause gripping me like I'm got me enough. Your love overshadow the clip. Your mother's milk, but we watch the heads. I wipe my brow. Cause sweat dripping on your dairy sugar. I can hardly get a grip now. I call you Miss Jones because I got a Jones and y'all use and stuff. You got it going on. My sweet freaking. You got it going on. You got it going on. Your loving is crazy. You train the most active men to be in his ways like the eyes. You represent the power tip. We get together and go on to the regular dawn. Bananas and hay. That I'm perform. Whispers in my ear, call the storm. Then every time you make me like I'm being performed. You blow up the spot, making hotter than the Bahamas. When you express yourself like the rebel man. She give me what I need. My pride, my own. more ways, combinations of skittles. On the stomach, behind thighs, got me hung like minute balls. I smack on the floor, so let it roll. I call a quarter, cause she's always got my back. Hitting these things down for all reasons. Now call you Miss Jones, because I got a jumbo for you. You got it going on. I call you Miss Jones, I got a jumbo for you. You got it going on. 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 You got what I need. You got what I need. To my sweet weekend. You got it going on. You got it going on.
That Adam and Eve interpreted as it was later on in history led to profound conceptions of the woman as sometimes in some civilizations essentially evil. She's the great, the weaker kind, etc. This was not the case in the African mythology. So that you already it was a sort of bedrock for a reality that could give the woman freedom. It is not an accident, therefore, that many of the goddesses of the Europeans were black. They could have chosen women, they chose some of their own women, but the most of the goddesses were black, not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greek. The Greek was so affected by the Africans. That the goddess of chastity was a black woman. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their mythological figures were critical to the vision of history of the Odyssey. The woman who has the power to draw Theseus and all this into her is Circe, who's represented as black woman African features on the Greek vases. The woman who has win the gold is a black woman, Medea. The woman who carries the greatest hero is a black woman, Andromeda. If you see them in Hollywood, they're all white. But if you go back to the original art of the Greeks, you will find that the women they could represent the finest attributes. In the feminine black women. Actual black women, they were literally living black women in Ethiopia made into legendary goddesses in Greece. That first invasion of Africa by Europe was not an invasion like the invasion that occurred later. European would start by the advances of the Africans. So that Alexander decided to build his capital in Africa rather than go back into Europe. And every major Greek thinker, Thales of Miletus, Pythagoras, Anaximander, Heraclitus, they came down. Plato, all of them came into Egypt, and those who did not come, they came because it was so prestigious. And they therefore saw women differently. In this new edition of Black Women in Antiquity, there is a remarkable woman called Hypatia. For a long time, we thought she was a Greek woman. Until the ancient Lincoln doing study in the rights of women in ancient Greece. black women had power and freedom that the white woman was not allowed. The Greek woman could not head a department in a university, but she could in Egypt. She could not pursue a scientific pursuit without a companion or someone in charge of her. Responsible in Egypt, so that when she studied the kind of work she was doing, it was easy to come to the conclusion no woman at the time was allowed those opportunities. And in that Alexandria, you have a mix later of the Greek and after you find the African woman has certain advantages that the Greek woman does not have for a long time to come. Now, Isis, the great goddess, affected, as I say, Europe as deeply as affected all major European powers built shrine to the black goddess Isis. Even the Roman lunatic Caligula built a shrine to Isis. Mr. Diddy.
am a Gye-Nyame man, going for greatness, from my potent center. A pledge to find the connect with my center. A pledge to build my spirit, mind and body. A pledge to use my hands, to build a better world for myself, my loved ones, and my community. I pledge to use my mind and think deeper and higher, better reality for myself. I pledge to live my life and go beyond all my limitation. I pledge to principles, Gye-Nyame warrior, just all the path of success. Pledge all these things first to myself, to teachers, to all my relations, my higher power. I, Gye-Nyame, Ashe. That is Gye-Nyame pledge that is said by all of our true members at least once a day. Peace and welcome to our YouTube channel. Check out our videos and podcast. Subscribe as well as join the journey. Push past self-imposed limitations within Gye-Nyame journey. Peace.
Something tells me that killing this angry frustration still cause I'm a brute to let loose. Asshole MCs, time to throw doom with the doom if you want protection, place the man in this world, my sound, your protection, I means all the means, playing, no, say that just right man, I'm right man, what's that, you won't let me man, not man, I come like this shit, believe the end of the match, until I hit, surrounded like this, like this, that asshole, and the lyrical, no way down, just style, that's not hard, you got, and understand, I'm black man, change, I work, city, they call me, they call me, I do these like in my unbeatable, I am refining, with the night can't, to have the root, has all the champions, no ring, I do, Ivan,
Welcome to Gye-Nyame Journey Radio. I am your host, Brother Hatim, and we like to thank you for checking us out. Be sure to subscribe and check out our podcast, Gye-Nyame Journey. Folk Tales for Grown Folk on mile 3. Give yourself permission. Gye-Nyame Warrior, Magic Hour, Society, Truth, and Tribal. Also, check out our playlist. We built wisdom, mining, you in mind. So get the wisdom, and welcome to this journey. And most importantly, remember to subscribe and support. And I pray that your day will be as beautiful as you are. Peace. Welcome to Gye-Nyame Journey Radio. I am your host, Brother Hatim, and we like to thank you for checking us out. Be sure to subscribe and check out our podcast, Gye-Nyame Journey. Folk Tales for Grown Folk on mile 3. Give yourself permission. Gye-Nyame Warrior, Magic Hour, Society, Truth, and Tribal. Also, check out our playlist. We built wisdom, mining, and you in mind. So get the wisdom,
and welcome to this journey. And most importantly, remember to subscribe and support. Subscribe and support. And I pray that your day will be as beautiful as you are. Peace.
First, dedicated to the many mom, that majesty, hand dancing, caramel, camel color, autumn, carrot deep chocolate, magnificent, mahogany, me, we hook up. Too much. Mommies don't impress me with the big piece. Just a bit of substance. Lick up flavor, solid mind, one time. Sister, what I want, no regrets, no need to bleach. You're a natural brew. Barbie, lips and brown honey. Lustful lips, full up to his hips. The same backdrop. Lord knows I've got no qualms with that side. You're my soul, my earth, my time. Say mama, earth, you were the first to arrive. Sweet candy, child bearer, nanny, elder granny, much love to mom. Penny, send me. My eyes were caught this sister because she was wearing. She looked out of place, step to her face, rather to a side, and since I with contacts to my she obliged, and I straight, trying to face it. When I get into the eyes and catch a glimpse of soul, see into the mind, see into the sky, heaven's window, what a crescendo. I dig those. Prince and brown on you, don't make it brown eyes blue. 1, 2, check it for the records and hours and hours. Just give it. Retro. We were flipped the relationship so quick, but supersonic, platonic. We were just kicking up the ideas of having a whole life to live without being tied down. Well, you know, you're 3 months pregnant, according to the dark, and all the babies. Too bad the relationship started right. Those people that flourished, and if we build a base, and with courage, love to say, I believe I do what I must. If there were no baby, then us collective, mind over love over lust. I and you together, have no fear. I and you together, have no fear. Right.
great morning to each and every last one of you. Sending out the black signal, getting everything revved up. Family. Had to let it warm up this morning because you know we got a long time to do our thing today. For those of you that tuned in yesterday, y'all know what I'm talking about because Gye-Nyame journey was hot all day long. And that's just the beginning. But I'm trying to come in. Anime, is you ready? Anime, are you ready? Alright. Simba, you ready? Explosion, you ready? Anime, you ready with that thunder? Since you don't like me calling you a Thunderbird. Alright, sounding good. It's my crowd here. Great Ujima, and to all the Ujima babies, from all around the world. Alright, family, we need to get our spiritual power linked. We need to get that spiritual power linked. Cause I'm gonna try to bring it in. I'm gonna try to beam in. We're gonna try to beam in. We're gonna do it. We can do it. We can do it. And we shall do it. Let's beam in. Let's do it. Come on, we need more power. Come on. Come on. I'm almost on the other side. Push me through. Come on. Beam me in. Come on. Come on. It's almost done. Come on. We need more power. Come on, anime. Come on, fam. Come on. Bring me in. Come on. Take a breath. Push. Almost. Man, we did it. We only an hour and 25 minutes late. But as y'all saw me last night, man, on the show, I just fell asleep. I literally, in the middle of a sentence, just was like, I fell asleep. I've been so excited. And you know, a lot of times you don't know where that energy's gonna go. Right? And I was so excited because family is like, for a long time I've been trying to do certain things and I and it feels so good when something clicks and you be like, that's why I was doing all this stuff. Why I've been putting together all this material, right? Gye-Nyame journey has been podcasting and streaming for over 10 years, which means that we got a library that is out of this world. You understand what I'm saying? Now, and a lot of that is me. I'm just being honest. I get up, y'all see how I'm dedicated to the game, right? I'm dedicated to you, dedicated to the game. That I'll come in and I'll just be doing my damn thing every day, regardless of what's going on around me. And in a sense, that's how I was brought up. That's the type of people that I come from. You know what I'm saying? Get up and make that shit happen. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got no choice, dog. You ain't got no choice. Make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Just like, because the world might be crazy and going out, but you still gotta do it. You still gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Because you have no choice. You got people depending on you. So, and I saw that every day, watching my grandfather, watching
watching my mother, you know what I'm saying? Because they demonstrated what it meant, they demonstrated for me, you know what I'm saying? Without without any doubt, what it meant when people say it's real life out here. Even though they was flipped upside down, they got out and they did it. That's the stock I come from. You understand what I'm saying? So when I say it's real life in Gye-Nyame Journey, I'm not playing. It's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. And even when the world is flipping upside down, I am responsible for those that I am responsible for. Shit still has to happen. Baby still got to eat. Cleve needs shoes. You know what I'm saying? The cars broke down. You know what I'm saying? And I still have to make it happen. That is my responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in the family needs something. Somebody needs some help. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I'm the one to do it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, somebody got to catch a goddamn bullet. I'm the one to do it. You know what I'm saying? Somebody need to throw a motherfucking bullet. Well, but anyway, family, you know what I'm saying? So all these years and all this content, all these podcasts, right, are finally, right, being able to be utilized, right? And this is, and it all hit at the perfect time. It all hit at the perfect time. You know what I'm saying? This thing called, we calling it quarantine DigiTV. My love of old movies, my love of old TV shows, right? And my love of podcasting and broadcasting in the way that we do it here, right? Came together and formed Quarantine DigiTV. It's only going to be called Quarantine DigiTV until this shit is over. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to make sure that, you know, while your children was at home, you know what I'm saying, you could put them in front of to say, listen, you can stay right here. You know what I'm saying? You can watch this. All right, you boom. You know, I want you to be able to lead your children. I want you to be able to see, damn, I watched that when I was little. So I'm out here looking for all types of public domain shit. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of public domain stuff. A lot of it. And I'm going to throw it up. And I know some of y'all going to be mad at some of the shit that I throw up. But it's still going to be cool. And we still can learn. And sometime we're going to be able to sit down and watch it together. And have commentary. And crack jokes. You know what I'm saying? And have fun. But during the day, when a lot of us are working, we could just put it on. You know, turn the screen off and let it roll. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then you get to one of the older Daily Toasters, or you get to, you know, one of the other videos that I did, and eventually, I have figured out, this between me and you, I have figured out how to get other people up on the format, get other people up on it. Man. It's about to go down here at Gye-Nyame Journey. So you're going to be watching the show, and one day, Miss Tracy going to pop in the middle of the show. You know what I'm saying? Let you know to like, subscribe, push the attention, the attention status or whatever, so that you can always know when we streaming. Because you never know when one of us might pop up in there with some good news for you. Or some bad news. Some reality. You know, so right now, last night, the story that we covered, I'm sorry, I don't have the chat up. I'm going to have to find a way to keep the chat up. Last night, the folktale that we worked with last night was the dog. I think it's Dog in His Reflection or the Dog in His Shadow. They call it Dog in His Shadow, but so they translated it, so they considered back in the day a reflection of shadow. They considered the reflection of shadow. Yeah, shadow or reflection. Interesting concept. I'm gonna put a little bit more thought in that. the version that I'm using is translated by George Filer Townsend. I mean, there's many. I just didn't have time to pull up the folktale so that I could go on and share it with you in a way that I really needed to. But the dog in the shadow, I'm just going to read that. We're not going to go into discussion. You know, I think I did all right till I dozed off. I'll open up the lines after we get done with the toast. A dog crossing a bridge over a stream with a piece of flesh in his mouth saw his own shadow in the water and took it for that of another dog. With a piece of meat double his own in size, he immediately let go of his own and fiercely attacked the other dog to get his larger piece from him. He thus lost both, that which he grasped at in the water because it was a shadow or reflection, and his own, because the stream swept it away. All right, family, so it's time for us to do what we supposed to do here at Gye-Nyame Journey. You know, I was about to jump off into it, but I forgot. You know what I forgot? Let me just show you. I could show you better than I could tell you what I forgot. Good God Almighty. What's wrong with you, Brother High Tim? Come on, man. Round and round and round we go. Where it stopped, the ancestors know. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink. Or should I say, breathe, then drink. Man, now hold on, wait. Now grab your glass for some water. Oh, get your pitcher of the water. Like this. Lift that pitcher of that water. Yeah. Simply pour some more. Drink. Or should I say, live, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body, drink some water. Move your body to drink some water. Family, move your body. Drink. Or should I say, move, then drink. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink. Or should I say, raise, toast, then. Now take your breath and drink some water. Lift and pour yourself some water. Move your body, drink some water. Oh. Raise your glass and Take your breath. Lift and pour. Move your body. Toast your ancestors. Drink, 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 drink. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your water. Man, it is good to be up. It is good to be alive. Family, get a stretch in. Come on, get your stretch in. Come on, let's take a breath. Man, even in confinement, life feels good, right? Being able to, suffer through things and shit. This is nothing new for us. This ain't shit. Let's just say it like that. This ain't shit. But say it with me. This ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? We sit in the house, you know what I'm saying, and it's cool. But you know what? It's time for us to toast those ancestors, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So I had a little trick I wanted to do for you this morning, but I'm not going to be able to do it because I didn't set up things right. I'm learning the difference between, browsers and VLC, and I'm learning a whole new language as far as this production shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay. All right, so we're going to drink from the coffee brew. And I haven't forgot about those orders out there, but like I said, hold on to the water for just a little bit longer. Plus, I gotta go up my supplies real soon. So like I told y'all last night, family, we're going to have to, we ain't going to cancel the Malcolm X Festival, but we are not sure about the state of the nation when it comes to May at this point in time. So we're going to push it back. And we will be coming at you with more details. I'm just waiting for the okay from the team so that we could get it, because, no matter how you look at it, you always got to remember at all times that it's always real life. Oh, well, hold on, my fault. It's always real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Real life. You know what I'm saying? It's real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. Shit get flipped upside down real quick. And I'm kind of hurt that I ain't got it on that other screen, but we going to take care of that. We're going to fix that, right? But once I go off that screen, I can't go back on without the music playing, so. Oh, I could fix it, though. I could fix it because that screen is good for when we're talking, so I can see some of the comments, so I don't have to keep on going back and forth. But we're going to do some of the news as well. But let's go on to our daily toaster screen. There we go. Standing on the shoulders of our ancestors, family. Make sure you support Gye-Nyame Journey. You know what I'm saying? You could support us through our Cash app. It's cash sign, capital G, capital N, capital J, capital M, EDIA, or you go to our GNJmedia.live site, and you go up there and you click that tip jar, or you go get some of that merchandise, family. You can read our articles, you can like, you can subscribe, you know what I'm saying? You can get the notifications on the other platforms, however they notify. I just found out yesterday that you gonna get notifications for what we doing on the journey at on Facebook. I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here like I'm going through people's phone, not forcefully, but I'm like, you ain't even getting notifications when we go live. But I know I've been going live early and y'all bail. And some of y'all are very light sleepers, so you get a ding and be like, I hate it. I hate it. I hate him. I hate him. Why he keep... This nigga don't sleep. Except in meetings. He only sleep in meetings. What's wrong? Something wrong with that. Something wrong with that. But anyway, so first giving honor to the creator, or whatever name you choose to call the creator. We lift up our to that creator. We salute that creator, right? We say, Ashe. From near family, we move and we raise our glass up to our ancestors, and we are going to go down the list, starting with Miles Brown, Ms. Ann, Robert Alexander Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilly, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Gaston, Aunt Lean, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Elvira Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis Jr., Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Flora, Montague Pimentel, No More Exapet, Maya Ram, Malika Fakour, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamau, the Farmer, Ella Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusuf Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., J. Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pullian, the Luxter brothers, Miss Eda Brooks Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Lonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kill Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen Russell, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen Russell, Michael Ford Jr., Carolyn Russell. All right, went as far as I could on the memory today. We didn't do that good, but we did good enough. Made it up to Carolyn Russell. Let's see. Oh, wrong side. Miss Jerry Brunson, Miss Lance Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Jennifer Foster, Charles Jordan. We did all that. Daniel Ford, George Gibson. There we go. Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Loretta Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Rinderman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend James Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kellen D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melville Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mitchell Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bert Beatty, Sarah Well, Libby the Farmer, I go so Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theolis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornegger, Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keach Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrows, Slimmy, Seven Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hilda Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavinia Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quills, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quills, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Levester, Mary Moreland, Paul Moreland, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Amatep Wellman, Brett, where we at? Fred Douglas Triggs Sr., Thelma Triggs, Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Franklin Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Pina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson. Let's see I'm gonna go start at Thomas and Lula Berry, Lacey Eleanor Howe, Franklin Russell and Davis, Fred Douglas Triggs II, Pina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Senior, Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy May Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Els Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dee Monez, Gina Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. We also had William Walter West, Nigel Perez, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFritis Hines, Annis Bostic, and the Bostic, Winifred Scannelberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Calvin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee Printup Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Either Cadney, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pena Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Naylon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christine Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billesley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gatson, Jay Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., Kadiko Parsons, Jason Cathy, Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trash, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkinson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Dorr, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donnie Hill, Richard Cleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evan, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kimball Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Harriet Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Eno Baby Hatch, Ed Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleaver, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Dorita Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Francis Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Lily Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Francis, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ford Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mae Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earleton Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, in West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Bed Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Ramey Laura Newton, J.B. Foggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Bradley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Akron, Margaret Armstead, and Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Caldwell Sr., Robert Lee Caldwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rayshawn Easley, JaVale McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekamaha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McDaniel, Louis Fernandez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Alver, Mazarine Corporal, George Swan, Imania Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlie Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, Shelby McClendon. And we move on to our black book. We got Joella Giles and James Carswell. Speaking of them, energy is going out to Sister Kim, who is in transit, and hopefully she's in someplace safe right now, because she had to be evacuated out of Burkina Faso. And we don't have the particulars on that yet, but we are waiting to hear from her so we can make sure she's all right, one, and two, find out why she left, because at the same time that the coronavirus was striking, also there was unrest there. You know, we had extremists, we had Muslims, extremist groups operating there, so they could have took this as a time to come on out and do their thing. So Joella Giles, James Carswell, Alberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Top, Stina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McCarroll, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jepson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quasi Sample, Candace Simmons, Severin Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Etta Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Gorey, Nathaniel Hassan Turner. Khalid is in transition, also known as Nigel Turner. Demetrius Lewis Flynn, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Audrey Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruthie Lane Johnson, Teresa Sambo, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Munger III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jashandra Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry Essex II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al T. Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers, Elijah Juan, Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Karimi Mackey, Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, T. Lara Woods Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamara Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Eddie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samanda Damon, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Coper, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Don, Xavier Winston, Chris McKinney, Margaret Minter, Mary Smith, Juanita Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl Williams Duncan Jr., Jana Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, and Mabel Williams. We lift up our glass to all of our ancestors, and we ask that our ancestors roll out before us and clear the path. Don't totally knock everybody down. Don't leave some of it for us, because you know how we get down, right, fam? We know how we get down. So we ask the ancestors with all due respect. You know what I'm saying? We need your assistance. We need your help. You know what I'm saying? And we ask them to come and intercede with us and intercede for us and whisper that wisdom in our ears and give us those intuitions so that we know where to look. You know what I'm saying? For certain things when we are in need. So we lift up our glass and we salute those ancestors and we celebrate those ancestors. And with that, family, we say, Ashe. My screen went down. I got to put the code in, but we'll put the code in a second. From there, family, we move to the present moment. And y'all know we are on Ujima. Man, I got on 2 blue shirts. I got on the light blue, and I got on the dark blue. I got the Daily Toasters up underneath. I got the Gye-Nyame Journey up on top. You get both of these shirts. Well, not the blue one. Not the blue short sleeve. You get a long sleeve Daily Toaster shirt. Long sleeve, dark blue possibly. Right? At gnjmedia.live/merch. All right. So, family, today we are standing in a moment of power. We are standing in the moment of Ujima, and I want to give all of the Ujima babies a round of applause. Yep. Our own sister Cynthia is a Ujima baby. Her daughter is a Ujima baby as well. So we want to celebrate all those that's in the tribe that are Ujima babies. And we lift up our glass to this moment because this is your moment. This is your day, but this is our moment. And the question is, what are we going to do with this moment? Are we going to build? Right? Are we going to use this quarantine time? Those of us that have quarantine time, family, are we going to use this quarantine time? Right? And how are you going to use it? Are you investing in yourself? Are you investing your money in yourself? Are you investing your time in yourself? Are you investing it into building a better person so that you can pursue the dreams or pursue, if you believe in fate, pursuing your destiny? Right? So we raise our glass to all of those that are embracing the moment. And we ask for you to, in your mind, right, turn on that reticular formation. Consciously turn it on so that you could be out seeking the principle of Ujima, right? Each day we focus on a different principle, a different group of principles, and a couple of laws that we ask for everybody that's down with us to start learning and being able to have conversation about. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I love about what I'm doing, I'm able to be surrounded by tribe members all day long. So I could be just sitting in my office and working on something, and somebody will be like, yo, you know, what did you mean by this? Or, you know what I'm saying? Or you know, correspondence, or, you know, I mean, it's like we talk about the principles, and then I'm surrounded with people who remind each other what day it is. And by reminding each other about what day it is, they remind them what principle, you know what I'm saying, is out there right now. With that vibe, we're spreading that vibe, and it's growing, and it's becoming more powerful, so that we can really start embracing the power in the moment, not just as individuals, but as a group. All right? You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, family, one of the things that I heard Dr. Henry Clark say, that when Hannibal rode into Carthage, we talked about this before, you know, they basically developed a secret society where they kept destroying Hannibal and Carthage at the forefront of their mind, at the forefront of their conversations. They would meet each other on the road and be like, Carthage must be destroyed, fellow Roman. Carthage must be destroyed. Right? You know, and we talked about, I think it was Cato who used that term as he debated in the Senate, and no matter what they was talking about, no matter where he was, he led with that. And we're doing the same thing with our principles. You know what I'm saying? It's a great Ujima. Sister, yes, it's a great Ujima, brother. Man, got the principles flowing. So, for those that don't speak the language, we are asking you to go out and look for Ujima. And Ujima, don't tell me the black signal just went out. Man, oh man, Lord have mercy. Ujima, for those that don't know, right? My fault. When you find Ujima, I want you to post it up on your timeline as well as Gye-Nyame Journey, or you can give it exclusively to Gye-Nyame Journey. It gives, you know what I'm saying? If you find an article that relates to Ujima, post it on Gye-Nyame Journey. If you find a picture that relates to Ujima, post it on Gye-Nyame Journey. If you hear a song that reminds you of Ujima, post it on Gye-Nyame Journey. Just put the hashtag Ujima, hashtag Ujima Day, hashtag Ujima Found, hashtag Ujima Baby. If you want to put your picture up, post it in a Daily Toaster shirt, or a Gye-Nyame Journey shirt, or a Gye-Nyame Journey hat, or the Gye-Nyame Journey shoes, or with a Gye-Nyame Journey notebook, a journal, right? Ujima. So we raise our glass. We salute this moment. We salute the power in this moment. And we salute all of those who hold that power in this moment in a conscious fashion, right? We raise our glass and we salute this moment. And we can't go no farther because, for those I haven't told you, Ujima means collective work and responsibility. Righteousness is the modic principle of the day. Respect is what we teach at the school through our M7. Blue is the color, as you can see by the shirt that I have on. Vibration is the Hermetic law. Male name for the day is Kwaku. Female name is Akua. So we raise our glass and we salute this moment. We salute the power in this moment. We salute those who was born on this day. Let's go on and embrace the moment. Wake up. We raise our glass and we salute, knowing that we have a pact to keep with our ancestors and a promise to keep with our future generations. And we are going to do both of them in spades. Right? Not in the card game. I'm just, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, maybe in spades too, because we got some good spade players too. Right? So we're going to raise our glass. We're going to salute. We're going to salute. And we're going to say, I say, that's right. Just was testing you, see if y'all was on it. Then from there, family, we're going to move to our future generations. We toast our children, our children's children, on to infinity, man. I can't wait to see what these next generations do. Man, we got some dynamic young people, right? Yeah, it's some rough parts of them too, but that's cool. We raise our glass and we say, I say, from there, family, you know what we do? Where we go, Brother High Tim? From here, we move to all of our relations and we say, I say, from all of our relations, we move and we toast and we give this up once again. That selfish toast. This for you, family. All right, take a moment for yourself. What is it that you need in this moment to move towards your greatness? What is it you need to move in this moment to move towards the better you? What is it that you need in this moment to grasp the now? You lift it up. You say, I say. Next, but far from least, we raise our glass and we salute the most impressive, the most beautiful, the most uplifting, the most inspiring, the most devoted, bravest individual in the room. I can't do nothing but give it up to you. I raise my glass to you and we say, Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, and joy. I also wish you 100 years more. And as we say in Gye-Nyame, get in. I'm going to have to build me another screen today. Another screen. But let's go see what's in the round you go. They got you going in circles. Uh-oh. I'm strung out over you. All right, let's get it. We got some stuff in the news that we could cover. Some stuff I fell asleep on. I wish I could say I was embarrassed. And I wish I could say some of my friends was embarrassed for me. But they already know what's up. And there's nobody in my crew that don't know the historical significance of Brother High Tim and his my Harriet Tubman blessing, right? I mean, I do it like Harriet Tubman. I nod off, ready for action, because it's very simple for me, because yes, me, I understand that it is real life here at Gye-Nyame Journey. It's real life. So I just do the best that I can whenever I can. You know what I'm saying? So let's go on and turn off the real life cam. You know what I'm saying? We're going to move back to the news. All right, cool. So we got a couple people up in here. I don't know if I need to open the lines If somebody call in, y'all hit it up on the chat, and I will come directly in. My phone will let me know when somebody is in the box. All right. Let's go over here to the news. Who's sweet up here just doing the spin of death? I don't understand. I don't understand why you just been spinning for minutes now. And I'm sorry about the long intro this morning, so I'm gonna cut the intro down. So, the quarantine DigiTV will start maybe about 10, 11ish, sometime around there. Give you some time to get up, get your stretch on. You know how you got to do, because some of you ain't even up yet. Give you some time to get your stretch on. Give you some time to go and check out Gye-Nyame Journey, the Daily Toast, because that's the one staple of the organization that we have. I gotta go and tighten up these because I know I'm gonna need a new one soon. Because I know this arm is like, man, damn, would you just leave me alone? Leave me alone, man. I just want to be comfortable like you want to be comfortable, right? So we see that that's not working, so we might have to go the route of Facebook. Let me close some of these windows, because obviously I'm pulling a lot on this computer, so I am definitely going to need to get another computer, fam. I'm definitely going to need to get another computer. I'm still going to use this one, and I appreciate it for getting me as far as it has. But I'm going to have to download the OBS, and I'm about to figure out how to, I'm quite sure it won't be too hard to transfer all the data I have on here over to that one. You know what I'm saying? Just like I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be too hard to transfer the files from this to the supercomputer that we're streaming on right now. I'm just like, yeah, maybe I could do that. Yeah. Have some of the similar scenes, but I have to, for those individuals that's going to be correspondents for Gye-Nyame Journey, I have to go and develop their, because yep, like I said, we're going to have correspondents, so I have to go and help them develop their page, you know what I'm saying, so that when they come on, it goes to their page, boom, clack, it's on and popping. It's on and popping. You know what I'm saying? Because I want them to be able to do it and, get it set up so that it pops up right in the middle of a video. They gon' tell their truth. So, woo, can this thing move any slower? Computer, did you drink your water? Did you move your body? Huh? Are you eating culturally appropriate bites? Those computer people out there get that one, right? All right. So as my computer struggles, I'm like, damn. So, good God Almighty. Lord have mercy. Jesus wept. I done ran through the whole litany. Come on now. Look, Gye-Nyame Journey. Oh. Never would have thunk it. Look at this. God damn. Yeah, fam. We're gonna need a fast computer. But eventually the fast computer won't be fast enough, because as we grow and we start doing more stuff, it's gonna slow down eventually too. So we're gonna have to move from 4 to 16. We're gonna move from 16 to 32. We're gonna move from 32 to 64. Or hell, we might jump over 16 and go to 64 RAMs, right? Like random access memory. I just wanna be cutting through these damn pages like them boys be cutting through them games. Right? So, but But yeah, we will be streaming. And hopefully, I got to figure out how this VLC player works because I got it on random. So the shows will pop up. So the show that you need when you turn it on is going to be the show that you need when you turn it on. It's on random. And I'm packing it. I'm putting our stuff in it. And I'm putting other stuff in it. And I've got a lot of public domain stuff. So once again, as I say, please don't trip. It's public domain. Public domain. All right, there we go. We Toast and Talk Ujima. Those that like the podcast, there go right there. We on Toast and Talk, right? You see that? You know, got the nice little shirt. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see what else. Come on. Come on. God. In a minute, I'm about to grab my phone and start doing this. Because this, all right, as you see, Daily Toast, right? Uh-huh. What in the hell? Where am I at? I'm on my page. Oh, God. Oh, God. This is why I don't like post. Let's go there. So now I got to wait another 5 minutes. Was at home. And they didn't want to go home. But we ended up in the home. But, yo, I ain't going to hold y'all up. I'm going to drink my little ambrosia, go get my car, and leave off for work. And one of the things you look for tonight is that me and Gina will be working on a project, and I just have to decide on how we're going to proceed with it. And I think I'm gonna let her set a scene on the machine, and we may come through live. So I'm gonna give her this suggestion before I, because she gonna call me today about something. My girls be calling, checking on me. Well, actually calling to make demands. So that's what they do. All right. So, oh damn. They said 384 people reached on this today. That don't mean that but our circle of oh my God. Hold on, my fault. Toast and Talk Ujima quarantine DigiTV. Okay, cool. That's right now. So 384 people were reached when we posted. So the numbers are growing, and family, continue helping us get these numbers to grow, because as these numbers grow, then we are able to do other things to bring in flow, that reciprocity flow that I talk about. So then we're able to receive, because people want to use our services and want to participate with or partner up with us. And then we're able to pay, we're able to increase what we do and get more people on, so we can have people focused on us, on our people. That's it, So we got 384 people reached. We got 3 engagements on Facebook. All right. Think about this. Coronavirus live update. White House and Congress reached a 200 trillion. That's with a T, $trillion stimulus package. They said, listen, no money for reparations. But they just created $2 trillion out of thin air. Now, family, let me say this. What's going to happen to the value of your money? And this ain't, and it ain't going to be nothing major, but I want you to understand, every time they do something like this, the value of the money drops, especially if you put it in everybody's hands. Not saying that it shouldn't happen, but I want you to understand that the value of the money is going to be depreciated. Right? Now, not saying not to use the money, but I just want you to understand. But they told me we couldn't get reparations. We don't got the money. That's $2 trillion right there that they just created. And if they gave it to 14 to 20% of the population, right, they would the economy would blast off like a goddamn rocket, But no, we gonna spread it everywhere. This your reparations money. I just want to remind you of that. You know what I'm saying? So let's look and see, because Democrats and the Republicans are arguing about who got the biggest balls and the biggest titties. I don't, because I'm not necessarily a sexist, but just saying, I'm not impressed. Coronavirus live updates, U.S. lawmakers. This is from the New York Times. Yes, I did go and get me a subscription so that Brother Hatim would not keep on getting those screens up right. And you know how they get us. We start reading the story. Y'all remember back in the day, right? Yeah, I mean, we learning, right? Back in the day, I pull up one of these articles, and all of a sudden, we start reading, and it cut us off. That shit was so embarrassing. So let me go and stop that. Math is about learning a new way to see. Oh, okay. Kwame would love that. Coronavirus. Let me check. I ain't got none. Coronavirus live updates. U.S. lawmakers reach a $2 trillion aid deal. New York is center of pandemic. Damn, that's not nice. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. New York is the black sheep of the country and shit. It's like, it's like the cousin that you don't want to invite to dinner type shit. Because they bringing something with them. Some type of drama, something. Right? Oh, so y'all can't kick me off this page. I'm here to stay. I done paid my money. Oh, snap. And I didn't mean, they said all snap too. How y'all gonna play me? Y'all see how do I need to chalk this up to racism too? Is this racism? New York Times, just because I clowned you just a little bit? Y'all so sensitive on the East Coast, man. So sensitive, man. I was just playing. Come on. They kicked me out the damn paper just for a joke. Man, them New York niggas be tripping, man. I'm just having a good time. All right. Let's see if they pull up again. Because they kind of mad at me. The New York Times. Oh, I got to log in. Why y'all can't just keep me logged in? All right. I remember to log in later. People fleeing New York. People fleeing New York to other parts of the country are told to self-isolate for 14 days. President Trump wants the U.S. open up by Easter. When is Easter? The number of deaths in Spain, more than 3,400, surpasses the toll in China. Prince Charles, the heir to the British throne, has the coronavirus, the royal family said in a statement. Well, goddamn. I keep on telling y'all, family, I'm going to start calling it DeMarcus Garvey disease, because shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's coming back like a whirlwind. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing. Like, we going to hit the royal family. We're going to hit the Senate. Nigga, we taking people out all over the world. $2 trillion relief package is the biggest in American history. Yeah. Except for reparations. When we get our reparations. I'm going to get off because New York tripping. So we're going to get out. Yeah, I know when I'm not wanted, New York Times. I know when I'm not wanted. All right? So let's go. Let's go on to the next one. Let's go to the next one. Oh, here we go. Franklin County Sheriff's Office, Columbus Police working together to enforce stay-at-home order. I can't wait to see. Because I got questions. You know I do. Yes, I have questions. I want to, family, y'all got to, I got to get a fast computer. Buy a shirt. Because this shit. You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all like, you wait for your stimulus check. By the time my stimulus check come, that computer going to be twice as high. as it is now. Please understand, I'm not playing about these prices, man. It's gonna be off the hook in a minute, right? Because they giving money, but they coming to get that shit too. Always remember that. There is no free lunch. It's always something that you have to pay. Always remember that, family. And I know this is not free, but people are supposed to sacrifice to gods. Gods are not supposed to sacrifice to people. And when gods do, there are strings attached. What do you mean, Brother Hatim? We're talking about government. What does government represent on earth? God protects you. Government protects you. You are able to plead to God for assistance. You are able to plead to the government for assistance. Government is God, or at least the idea. It fits and works the framework of God in the life that we know. Although some of us, it's like we discount and we don't want to understand that aspect of, but that's what I mean. Think about it. They have their own sacred spaces, sacrificial halls in a sense, places where human beings go in and never come back out. That's a sacrifice chamber, right? You go in, you face the priest. They got high priest, different names, judge, legislator, congressman, mayor. They got priest and high priest, right? That make sure that the temples are straight. Hell, they got their own Mount Olympus in every city. But hey, just saying. Some people don't want to deal with the reality. You rather deal with the fantasy. And if that's you, if you like it, I love it. If you like it, I love it. All right, but anyway, but please understand. Now, I'm not saying pray to the government now, which some people do, by the way. Y'all do understand. The pledge is a prayer. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty. Prayer. It's a prayer. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. It's a prayer. Pledge, prayer. Pledge, prayer. All right. I'm stretching. I'm reaching. Y'all see that? I'm reaching. But think about it. All right, Columbus, Ohio. The Franklin County Sheriff's Office and the Columbus Division of Police said they will be working together to enforce Ohio's stay-at-home order. According to a press release, deputies and officers will not be stopping motorists for the sole purpose of determining compliance with the order. Hold on. Where's it at? They just told on themselves in the first goddamn line. Fuckery alert. Drive carefully. You will be stopped for driving while black. To let them know where you're going. They're going to want your papers. They're going to want to know what plantation you have permission to be traveling on the roads to. Be aware. I just had to get that out. And, they told on themselves in the first. Additionally, if law enforcement respond to any reports of group of people, congregations, congregating or businesses operating outside of the order, they will use discretion to educate people about the importance of the order. They're going to use discretion, y'all. Discretion, y'all. Each incident will be handled on a case-by-case basis, and law enforcement will work with prosecutors and the public health officials if a person refuses to comply. That was quick and cute. That was get him a round of applause. Get him a round of applause. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come on now, give it up. That was short and cute. Some bullshit. That's some bullshit. But hey, some of our cousins gonna be locked up. We know it, you know. What you get locked up for? Violating curfew out during the quarantine. How many years they give you? 5 years. What was you out there for? I just was going to the store to get some cough medicine. No, I'm just saying. Gotta, you know, I mean, it's not like it's unbelievable. Y'all gotta check out some of these news articles a little bit more. Y'all see how my screen blinking in and out? It's embarrassing. But I got a good virus protection on here, so we cool. And that's probably what's slowing it down. Come on, man. All right, family. Once again, we was cut short on the news. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Because you know already, before I even say it, you already know that it's real life here, Gye-Nyame journey. We often get the will of that because, shit, we live in that ADOS life. I can't go out and just... I told y'all about my experience at the computer store where they got 5 per customer, a limit of 5 per customer at the goddamn computer store. Not one, they had made most computers with 500 and up. A majority of them was over $1,000. We got motherfuckers walking into the computer store buying 10. Unbelievable. Believable. All right, family, I want to thank you for joining us. It's always a pleasure to have you in the place with us. Always a pleasure. And, you know, I want you to remember to drink your water. We on our way up out of here. I'm on my way to my adventure. You need me, feel free to call. If you have any suggestions for the show, you know what I'm saying? Let me know. Like, subscribe, click the notifications on whatever platform. Keep up with us. Quarantine TV will be starting in about 10, 11, I don't know. I'm gonna let it, maybe a little bit sooner, I don't know. I'm gonna let it play. We're gonna let it play so that y'all can get what you need. Where is it at? But yo, family, I am out. Thank you. Let's see. Man, oh man, oh man. Maybe we'll watch a movie tonight. What you think? But I have to do Gina's thing tonight too. So I just need y'all to know. Oh, there it goes. All right, family.